Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Wednesday, it's WIPS, it's new projects, and as always, I share something that I feel can be useful to you. Today, I'm going to share with you places, 5 places where you can find free crochet and knit patterns. Let's begin. My name is Chimbe and I'm the creator behind Ality Creations, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. And I'm going to start with this. I finished the dress. There's a bit of noise. I finished the dress. It's done. If you want to go, you can go check it out. I've posted the video tutorial, and so the video tutorial is up, the written pattern is available, you can go check it out. I actually think it's a beautiful dress. I haven't worn it anyway yet, but I will when I get the chance. But I just took a video for it, the best part, just to showcase the dress. There it is. I did finish the dress, and this week I have one week. Technically I have this week. I've shown this to you guys before, but I'm intending to finish it. But at the same time, I am waiting for some yarn. I have an order, it's quite a significant order. So I'm just waiting for yarn. I actually kept the week clear to do that. So I don't really have a huge commitment to another project. I am starting a new design as well. Keep an eye out. It's going to be a summer top. Keep an eye out. That's that. I technically don't have, aside from this one, so the technically that's all I have for now until I get the yarn. Then I'll start working on the order. Anyway, that's about WIPS. I don't know what's on your hook. Let me know in the comments what you're working on. You can find the pattern of the dress in my coffee store, so just go there and check it out. I have all my patterns there, and if you want to support my creative journey, you can also buy me a coffee. This week I also got my yarn. This is me unboxing the yarn and unwrapping the yarn. It was a Black Friday sale. I'm not really a Black Friday person. I don't think the deals are as good as they say they are. But this yarn usually goes for like 30 rand, pay half a kg, and I got it for like 8 rand. So I think that was a good deal. Although I ended up paying more for courier costs than the yarn. This is me measuring the weight, just making sure that they actually give me the correct weight. First of all, let me just say this. A lot of beginners are not learning how to read patterns and charts. You're missing out. You need to learn how to read patterns and charts, because there are some designers that are really, really good and really do amazing work, but they only provide written patterns. For me, I also don't do video tutorials for everything. Sometimes I just write a pattern, sometimes I just do a video, sometimes I do both, but I don't usually do both. So if you have not learned how to read a pattern, I think you need to learn how to read a pattern. And I'm going to recommend a website for you where you can start this journey, the Yarn Craft Council. It's my go-to website, so go check it out. It's a group of people that came together to standardize the fiber arts industry, the yarn industry specifically. And these are the people that came up with the yarn categories, and they have also just compiled all the information regarding yarns and crocheting and knitting and put it together. So you'll find all the abbreviations, you're going to find the symbols, you're going to find how to take measurements, and the standard measurements for different people. They also have like basic tutorials on how you can start crocheting, how you can start knitting. They also have a course for knit and crochet trainers, but that is only available I think in the US and France or something like that, I'm not sure. Really, really great website. I digress. Let's get back to why we're here. The 5 places where you can find patterns. I'm going to categorize them in 5. So when I say 5, it doesn't mean only 5 places, but 5 categories on how you can search for free patterns. The first one is the designer's website. So a lot of big designers have a website where they share free patterns. Sometimes even some of the paid patterns are free on the website. So if you know the designer, you can go to their website and check it out and see if you can find that pattern on their website for free. The second place is pattern marketplaces. So there are specific places to sell patterns. These are specific knit and crochet marketplaces, and these are Ravelry, Lovecraft, Ribla. These are the ones I know. There's another one, I can't remember the name though. I will try and do research and give it to you. I've seen people talk about it. It's really, really new, but it's also a pattern marketplace. So in these specific crochet knit marketplaces, you'll find both free and paid patterns. This is so some people don't have websites, but they'll post on these marketplaces their free patterns. I do that as well. I've got a Ravelry shop and a Lovecraft shop. So whichever one you use, you can go check out my patterns. Creative marketplaces. So these are not specifically for the yarn or the fiber industry like knitters and crocheters. This is like for all creative. So you can find music creators, you can find graphic artists, you can find visual artists, and so on and so forth. Writers are there, even content creators. So these marketplaces are like Coffee, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, Gumroad. I'm sure there are others, but these are the ones that I've seen are quite popular among crocheters and knitters. So you can actually go there, just search in the bar. You're looking for a crochet top or whatnot. You're gonna find creators that may have posted that for free. This is my page. I do post sometimes. I do post my free patterns there as well at on creative marketplaces. Other creative marketplaces where people sell like illustrations, Creative Market or Creative Fabrica, you can actually also find free patterns for some items. So creative markets is another place you can go to. And then number 3, I put creative marketplaces and pattern marketplaces together because they are in my mind like literally almost the same. The third one is yarn manufacturers website. A lot of yarn manufacturers will have patterns on their websites so that you can see how the yarn looks like when you purchase it. So websites like Yarn Inspirations, Hobby, and you'll see some of the big creators who design for them, like Katerina. She has really amazing designs. You can just go look at her work. And Lion Brand, L is a yarn brand in South Africa as well. So you can just, if you see the yarn manufacturer, you can just Google them, search them, and then you will find their website and see if they do post patterns. Not all of them do it, but a lot of yarn manufacturers do this. Number 4, search engines. So at the end of the day, all of this you have to go to search engines and search. So you have to search your keywords. But I specifically wanted to mention it so that if you don't know the designer, you don't know the yarn, you're just looking for inspiration, you can just go to a search engine like Google. YouTube is a video search engine. Google is just a general search engine. You'll find both videos and words. And then Pinterest is a visual search engine. I love Pinterest. I know some people don't really love Pinterest like that, but I do because of the visual, and I also like its algorithm where it actually gives you more accuracy in what you're looking for. It's not about popularity, it's what you're looking for. So I prefer Pinterest to all these other search engines because Pinterest gives me a more accurate result. And I can also do a reverse search on my phone, which I can't do with Google, which I can't do with YouTube. So if I see a pattern, if I see something that I like and I want to search it, I just go to Pinterest and search it there, and I get, I can quickly get the pattern that I'm looking for. So Pinterest is the search engine for me. But all the other search engines as well, you should be able to search and find the patterns that you're looking for. 5, pattern websites. There are websites that are strictly for patterns. They just create free patterns of different things. One of these websites is All Free Crochet, All Free Knit. If you've heard of it, they do provide free patterns for so many things, and it has one of the biggest libraries you can ever find. So just go to All Free Crochet, All Free Knit, search for whatever you're searching for, and maybe you'll find something that inspires you, and you're also going to get free patterns. And last but not least, social media. So social media, I'm talking about your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, X. I don't know about Snapchat. So I will speak about each one individually. So let's start with Reddit. Reddit, you have a community where people talk about crochet and they share their patterns. You just have to find a community. And Reddit. So Reddit, you can just go and find your community. You can search. There's so many communities, and you can search, and you will be able to find the pattern that you're looking for. Also, you can ask questions about the patterns that you're looking for, and people will give you ideas. The second one right now is TikTok. TikTok, you can actually even get mini video tutorials. So YouTube will provide you the longer version. A lot of people are also putting like mini video tutorials on TikTok as well. TikTok is a great resource right now. You can just go search and it's going to give you things to do with crochet. Then you have your Meta. Meta, I'm putting it together as Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Obviously, there you're not going to post a pattern directly, but if you know the designer, you can look for their group or their page. Facebook groups are a great resource where people share their patterns, promote their patterns, learn things, have discussions, ask questions. Very, very, very great, vibrant community. And you just have to look. There are pages that are specifically for sharing free patterns. So you can just go there and check out the patterns. All you do is go to the search bar and search, and it should give you results. Instagram, use the search bar and it's going to give you ideas and suggestions. And if you find the pattern that you're looking for, you can just go to the link of the person that posted it or see who they are. Some people don't have links, you have, but they will show you where their pattern is. Instagram, if you know the designer, you can just search for the designer. If you don't know the designer, you can just search for crochet whatever it is that you want, and it's just going to give you so many ideas. So some of them will have patterns, some of them don't have patterns. And I'm just going to address one thing: the etiquette of free patterns. Can I share free patterns? Yes, you can. You can share free patterns as long as you follow the copyright rules of the country. But the general rule is when you're sharing the pattern, you share the link to the pattern so the person can read the pattern from the designer's website or their shop, wherever their platform is. That's how you share the pattern. If you're taking that pattern and sharing it on a website, I see a lot of people do listicles and things like that. You still have to share the link. You cannot take the pattern, copy the whole pattern and plaster it on your website, or copy the pattern and share it in a Facebook group or a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group. You cannot do that. You cannot take someone's pattern and share it in a video without their consent. So yes, you can share free patterns, but it doesn't mean that you can just copy it because it's free and share it without actually giving credit to redirecting the people to the designer's website. And I know the next question will be, can I sell things from free patterns? It depends on the country. Where I live in South Africa, yes, you can. In a lot of countries, in a lot of regions, yes, you can. But there's certain regions like the EU, the UK, you cannot do that if the designer explicitly says you cannot make things to sell with a pattern. So the laws are different. Remember, this is not legal advice. I'm just saying what I know. The laws will be different from country to country. So if you want to make something to sell from a free pattern, rather read on the website what the designer says or ask the designer if you can. You have to read and also understand based on your region what is allowed and what is not allowed. Do I have to mention the designer if I use a free pattern? Again, it depends on the region, and it depends on the region and the laws. I am, it's not necessary. I'm in South Africa, it's not necessary, but it is nice when people mention that they use their pattern. It's really, really nice. So you do see a lot of people download your patterns, but nobody mentions you. But it's nice when people mention that they used your pattern to create the work of art. So yeah, so there you have it, places where you can find free patterns. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the bell button, and until next time, thank you for watching.